So, in the last class we have discussed about addition and subtraction of integers, their properties, isn't it? So, you have studied about closure property, associative property, commutative property, property of 0, property of 1, etc. in case of addition of integers as well as subtraction of integers. Next, we are moving to multiplication of integers. When we are considering the topic multiplication of integers, there are three cases arises. And the first one is when the given numbers are of same sign. When we take the numbers or integers of the same sign. Suppose let us take two positive integers, 3 into 5. See, both of them are same sign, positive sign. So what we want to do is multiply the number part, keep the same sign. So 3 into 5, sorry, it's 15. 3 into 5, 15. 3 into 5 are 15. Sign is positive itself. And when you consider the same case, when they are of negative sign, both of them are of same sign. What you have to do is take the number part or absolute values. Take their absolute values. So absolute value of minus 3 is 3 and 5 is 5. So the product 3 into 5 is 15. And think about the sign. What we do to make sign? When they are of same sign, their product is also the same. That is positive 15 itself. So when you consider two integers of same sign for multiplication, the product is always positive. But when you take integers of different signs, so one is positive and another one is negative. One is positive, another one is negative. Multiply numbers only. The numbers will give you a product. 10 into 5 gives 50 and the sign is negative. When you choose the numbers of different sign, then the product is always negative. Isn't it? Once again, one more. Minus 2 into 3. Suppose when you are considering, here also, first you get the number product 6. Then you think about the sign, different sign, one negative, one positive. So the result is also negative. Now we are going to consider 3 or more numbers. 3 or more numbers. So let me take the first number as 10, second number as 2 and third number as minus 1. So what I told you, how many numbers are given? First you multiply the numbers with their absolute values. That is 10 into 2 will give you 20. 20 into 1 will give you 20 itself. Now think about the sign. Think about the sign means these two are positive. So product is also positive. But this is negative sign. So positive and negative. Different signs are there. So what we have to keep? Minus 20 we have to keep. Suppose you take 3 negative numbers. What you want to do first? First numbers only you multiply. 5 3s are 15. 15 into 2, 30. 30 is coming. Now think about the sign. So in this case, see, when you consider two negative signs like this, two numbers of same sign, our result will be positive we study. And this become positive and this become negative. Different signs are there. So what will be their product? Negative. So answer is negative 30. So when you consider multiplication of integers, there are three cases arises. The first one, they are of same sign. If the given numbers are of same sign, their result is always positive. When they are of different sign, their product is always negative. When you consider 3 or more numbers, if all the 3 are negatives, what you have to do? You have to pair them. You have to pair them. So first pairing will give you 5 and negative 3. Negative 5 and negative 3. Their product will give you positive sign. And here comes a negative sign. So positive negative will give you negative 30. Similarly, when you take minus 1 into minus 2 into minus 3 into minus 4, 4 negative numbers at a time, pair it first. Pair them. So, this pair will give you 2 positive sign. And this pair will give you 12 positive. So, 2 into 12 and the result is also positive 24. Okay, is it clear? Next, we are moving to properties of multiplication of integers. As we studied in the last cases, first one is closure property. What is meant by closure property? If a and b are any two integers, their product is also an integer. And it is true for all the integers. Okay, so what we can say? Multiplication is closed. For example, let us take any two numbers. Let me take negative 2 and 5. Both of them are integers. And their product is negative 10. So, negative 10 is also an integer. So, what can we say? Multiplication is closed. Let us move to second property, commutative property. Commutative property says that if a and b are any two integers, then a into b is always same as b into a. And it is true for all the integers. For example, let us start with here. 3 into 2 equal to 6. Similarly, 2 into 3 is also equal to 6. A into B is same as B into A. So, we can say multiplication is commutative for all the integers. Okay. Next, let us move to associative property. In case of associative property, we have to consider 3 integers at a time. If A, B, C are 3 integers, then A into B into C is same as A into BC. Okay, let us see whether it is true or not. Let us make 2 columns. Let us take the numbers in the order itself, 1 into 2 into 3. So, 1 into 2 into 3 on one side, 1 into 2 into 3 on another side. 1 into 2 gives 2, 2 into 3 gives 6 to us. Similarly here, 1 into 6, 1 into 6 is 6 itself. Okay, is it clear? Let's move to another property, that is fourth one. Distributive property. Distributive property. According to distributive property, then we have to consider 2 conditions at a time. Multiplication over addition and multiplication over subtraction. Both we have to consider. For the first one, if A, B, C are any 3 integers, then A into B plus C can be written as A into B plus A into C. Similarly, the other one is A into B minus C can be written as A into B minus A into C. Here we are distributing A to B and C. Here also we are giving A to B and C like this. When we are giving A to B, it is written as A into B. When we are giving A to C, it is written as A into C, and it is same in this case also. For example, let us do it on our right side. If A equal to 1, 1 into 2 plus 3. You do it first. 1 into 2 plus 3 is 1 into 5 equal to 5 itself. Similarly, the other one, 1 into 2 plus 1 into 3. Give 1 to both 2 and 3. So, we have 2 plus 3 which is equal to 5 for us. Similarly, the other one, 1 into 2 minus 3 equal to 1 into minus 1 equal to minus 1 itself. And when you are opening the bracket, 1 into 2 minus 1 into 3, we have 2 minus 3 which is also equal to minus 1. So, it is true for all the integers. Next, multiplicative identity. It is very easy. It is identity. So, when you take A as an integer, if you multiply A by 1, then our product is A itself. So, 1 is called our multiplicative identity. For example, negative 3 into 1 is negative 3 itself. 10 into 1 is 10 itself. So, 1 is called our multiplicative identity. Last property, property of 0. Property of 0 says that if you take any integer A, multiply it by 0, our answer is 0 itself. For example, negative 3 into 0 is 0 itself and 10 into 0 is 0 itself. Don't give any sign for 0 because 0 has no sign. It's enough.